guys, just making an unboxing video for this new guitar I got. It's a 1989 Ibanez rg550. So pretty excited to pop it open and take a look, see what we got. So first impressions, obviously I was not too impressed by how this guy packaged this thing to ship it. It is just in an aftermarket generic guitar case, so it's like whatever. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Alright, so the guy put some bubble wrap in here, which is nice of him. There's not a lot of bubble left. It's literally just flat ass paper, like flat plastic. Oh yeah, this one has 0 bubbles left also. So hopefully she's not destroyed. Oh yeah. Headstock has some bubbles on it. Ooh, alright, it is fucking nice. It is beat to shit, which was to be expected. Ooh, it's a little rough. It's got some burn marks on it and shit. Oh, it's actually sick. Alright, here we are, guys. My new 1989 Ibanez rg550 in Heather Pearl. I always wanted an rg550 because they're the only super shredder guitar like this with a maple fretboard. I always love maple fretboards. They get this amazing wear on the fingerboard, which you can't fake that. You gotta earn it. So I love that somebody's played the fuck out of this guitar, and it's worn all the way from the 1st fret all the way down to the 17th fret. This thing was well used. The frets actually don't look too bad. I was kind of worried about that. Oh, the frets are mint actually. So that's cool. The neck actually feels amazing. If you're one of those people that hate dings and stuff on a neck, you won't like any of my guitars, man, because they all have dings and nicks in them. I could care less. I actually love when I feel a guitar, I know where the dents are. It's something nice about it. Like, I love it. Oh, we got some guy's pubic hair stuck in the spring. Oh, you want to clone this guy or what, bruh? That's kind of rough. We're going in for a closer look here, guys. So we got... It is kind of beat. It is kind of beat up a bit. I actually fucking love this detail of it. I think that's too cool. The paint is burnt. Oh yeah, she's a little beat. There's the wear on the fingerboard I was talking about. And again, the headstock is kind of beat up a bit, but that's all good. This is, this thing's been well loved. Somebody played this thing a lot, it looks like. And hopefully we continue that trend. Kind of bummed it's missing the tremolo cover and the output jack cover, but we'll figure something out for that. I absolutely love the cracking like this that happens to these old Ibanez's. I can't explain why it happens, but you can see on my universe, it has similar cracking randomly all over it. Just from the temperature changes, I guess. Look at this, yeah, you can see the cracking there. Oh yeah, so the guy detuned this a bit to put less stress on the guitar while it was shipped. So let me tune this thing up and see if we can't have a go with it. I literally just turned the camera off and I touched these knobs and oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to pop these off and tighten those because that's shit. I have some Detoxit contact cleaner also. Ooh, yeah, this should be lined up like that. This one's maxed out. This one maxes out there, and then you can go further, which is not good. So, okay, rip those off, put some contact cleaner in there, hit the 5-way. Ooh, that feels nice. Hit that bad boy with some Detoxit also. We'll see what's good. Okay, so I think I was calling this shit Detoxit or something, but it's Deoxit D5. So this is just some contact cleaner that I read was recommended for guitar potentiometers and electronics. I'm sure someone out there will see me using this and be pissed off that it's the wrong stuff, but that's life. So getting the guitar knobs off is always a lot of fun. Usually they're too goddamn low to get anything underneath of them. It's always a pain in the ass. I just went through my little guitar drawer and found the random tools I use to try to get the volume, the tone knobs or wherever the knobs off. Here's a zip tie. Sometimes I try to jam under there. Here's a piece of dental floss, which this will never work. It always doesn't work. I don't even know why I keep trying it. And then just a piece of twine or string. So what you want to do is take your knob, obviously. Take the string or whatever it is. Hopefully it goes underneath. Oh yeah, it goes under real nice. So you want to just jam it underneath. It should just slide right under the knob. And just ease it up. Holy fuck, alright, that's not good. So I was actually just prying underneath. I was like, why isn't this working? I was prying literally underneath of this whole unit with the string. But there we go, got the one knob off. This one is nice and firm still, so hopefully it's not as big a bitch. Slide it right under. And there you go. Get a better look at what was going on there. So this one is pretty loose. It's just a 10 mil, nothing crazy, so I got a 10 mil wrench. I'm going to tighten that up. But the string, when I was trying to jam it under the pot, was actually going underneath of that washer there. So I was like, why isn't this coming off? Well, I was trying to rip this whole fucking thing out, so that's why. Alright, so I'll go ahead and tighten that up. Double check this one, it seemed pretty good. Get this fucking floss out of here. Spray some in here. Also, this feels really nice, but who knows, when you plug it in, it's probably going to sound like crap. So I'll tighten these guys up, and then we'll start spraying. Alright, so I just got my 10 mil wrench here. Oh shit. What the fuck? This shit ain't even 10 mil, bro. It's bigger than 10 mil. It's bigger than 10 mil. It's bigger. That ain't finna work. It's gonna be like a goddamn 11. Oh no, apparently it's a 7/16. So there you go, the more you know. So get yourself a handy dandy 7/16 wrench. Go ahead and snug up your little potentiometer screws, or nuts. Oh, see, that one was a little loose too. Alright, so actually, I don't even want to do this, but it's looking kind of cruddy. It probably hasn't had those knobs off in a very, very long time, if ever. So I'm just going to try to clean the dirt and shit out from around them right now, but I just don't want to wreck my cloth. Just try to lube it up a bit with just some spray wax. Just so that I'm not just dry grinding. That way I'm not just dry grinding shit into the pick guard. So the first time I ever tried to remove volume knobs or tone knobs or knobs off a guitar, I was like 15 and I thought I was a genius, so I took a spoon and I jammed it under the knob and then I was like prying on it and it came off no problem. But now when you look at the guitar, there's all these little dot marks on the pick guard from every time I pressed with the spoon. It just wrecked the pick guard. So live and you learn, bro. This was before the internet was so popping, so give me a break. So I snugged these bad boys up. No movement there, no movement there, so that's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray her down with that Deoxit D5. So I'm going to start with just spraying some down the 5-way selector. Now I know everyone's going to be freaking out. I didn't take the fucking switch out of the pick guard. It's gonna leak this shit all over under the pick guard. It's gonna get all this shit everywhere. I don't care, man. Fuck. Give me a break. Alright. Try to clean the excess off. I think it just evaporates or something. It's some crazy chemical. It's probably gonna give me cancer in 3 years. So placebo, that feels amazing now. Now the knobs, there's actually a little hole I heard on the back of the potentiometer where you can take this off and spray in the back, and that's like the proper way to do it, the pinky out proper way to do it. But that ain't the hood way to do it. We do this shit the hood way around here. So you can see the shaft has some play in it, just ever so slightly. It moves up and down within the potentiometer itself. So I like to hold it open, not even spray, just like let some run in there, because it will 100% run in there. It'll creep in there definitely. Then just kind of turn it and jerk it off at the same time. Give this thing a primo jerk job. And just work it a bit. This will help if your knobs are really sticky. This will help make them nice and smooth again. It's supposed to, I don't know if this shit is supposed to be a cleaner and a lubricant, I believe. Keep your nice lube 4K, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's great. Yeah, this shit just went fucking everywhere, so... Ooh, that feels good now. That feels good. Alright, I'm sure that chemical residue will probably destroy the finish on my paint as well as my pick guard. But c'est la vie, bro. This thing's had a rough life already, so I'll add it to the story. Whatever. Ooh. New guitar always means... This is a big moment. New guitar pick. Each guitar gets its own pick, baby. You know how it is. Then you can tell how much I like the guitar by how worn the pick is. If you see one of my guitars and the pick is mint, then I probably don't play that guitar very much. But these are the only guitar picks I use. Glow-in-the-dark alien head. I've used these since high school. My dad got one in a guitar he bought off eBay, and I just thought it was cool that it glowed in the dark. And then here we are 15 years later, and I'm using a souvenir from the Roswell crash site as my only guitar pick I use. So I think that's kind of cool, actually. Alright. So the thing about a floating guitar bridge system, tremolo system like this with the springs in the back is that the string tension counterbalances the spring tension. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to make sure that the tension is distributed equally throughout each of these strings, because usually it will take me like a day of fucking around. I'll always have like 1 or 2 strings way too tight and the rest way too loose, and then I'll just be sitting there tuning for like an hour or whatever, trying to dial it in to get it evenly balanced. Oh yeah. Did come with the whammy bar, which is kind of cool. I'd never use these, but I still like having them. Death metal on a pink guitar. It's not pink, it's purple. I just noticed. You can hear it, the pickup is actually rattling the fuck around in there. Lame. And there's no spring in there. It's got no spring. I don't know if it's kicking around in here somewhere, but I guess we're going hood rat style with no spring for a little. Because I don't want to pull this pick guard off yet. We'll do it eventually. Not right now. We'll lose our cigarette burn. It's too cool. There's also another burn here. Which I don't know. He was holding his cigarette, I guess. I don't know. This shit out. So I already took the knobs off, tightened the potentiometers up. I already contact cleanered the knobs and the switch. Already tuned it. Should be good enough to go. Fuck off. My favorite cigarette burn there. And paint burn there. It's kind of cool. It's got the fret wear. It's got the beat to shit headstock. But there's just something about this guitar, man. There's just something about this guitar. We're going to plug it in.